is ZerO at PG Zone HD, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Today we're going to be opening up a total of 13 items, including 11 blind boxes and 2 Play-Doh Surprise Eggs. Now we're going to start the video off by opening up the Scary Girl blind box first. And what says St. Patrick's Day more than Scary Girl? Well, it's probably just about anything, but at least the box is green. So here's going to be a look at some of the different figures that you can get. This is definitely my last Scary Girl. This one was made, let's see, this one is 2009, so this one's a bit of an older one. Definitely my last blind box, though. I double checked before I said it this time. I wanted to make sure I didn't have any more. Whatever this is, it's small. And what is this? What in the world? Alright, so this is definitely a new one for me. I've never gotten this. There's the pieces for it. Let's see what we have. We have the Tree Scavenger. He's a 1 in 32, so that's pretty good. We did get the Chaser. We actually got both Chasers, I believe. I don't know if we got the Ghost Squid or not, but we were missing this one, so that was a really cool way to finish off this blind box case. I'll go ahead and get it put together. So here's a look at our Tree Scavenger. I'm a little disappointed that the gems don't like stick in there anywhere. I guess maybe you could kind of hide them in there, I guess, but yeah, you can't actually attach those gems anywhere, but he's pretty cool looking. He looks kind of like a red rooster. That's kind of what I see when I look at that. I'll go ahead and set that down with his gems. Next up, we have the new Kid Robot, Mentorians. This is the minifigure series number 2. We did get Carter P, the one I really wanted to get. We got Oscar in the last one, and we also got, where's the other one at that we got? It was Reginald. Reginald right there. There he is. He was hiding from me. So this one's actually pretty heavy, and I'm gonna have to assume that this is gonna be a pretty big one, whatever it is. Yeah, look at this. It's a big box, whatever. Oh man, I'm hoping it's not the William board. That's the one I said I didn't want to get. Like, I'd be happy with anything but the board. Did we get the board? We did. Okay, so we got the one I said I didn't want to get. But you know what? Now that I'm looking at him, he's actually pretty cool. He's not what I expected it to be. I thought he was going to be flat, like just a flat figure, but this actually isn't that bad. Not what I thought. And I don't read the storyboard with everything I open, but this one, his name is William Board, and it says, "Bill to his friends. William grew up with a great yearning to help people. Unable to find a way to successfully do this, he went into advertising." So this is the advertising Mentorian, apparently. So not a bad field to be in. Alright, so next up we have the Woohoo's 25-year Simpsons blind box. Here's a look at some of the figures. We are still looking for this guy. That's the one I've been trying to get out of this series. He has eluded me so far. I think we have maybe a few more left, so I have a few more chances at trying to get that one. But we got him today. So we finally got the one I was hoping to get. So, you know, these don't have odds, but this is the, I believe it's the radioactive fish that had the 3 eyeballs, maybe from the movie, I don't know. It might have been from the Simpsons movie, but it says on the bottom, Matt Groening, something like that, 2014 Fox. So I'm really happy we finally got that. You know, the paint on this one's a little bit dull though, so that's a little disappointing, but very cool figure. Next up, we have a very St. Patrick's Day blind box. This is Moes Tavern, the vinyl miniseries of Kid Robot The Simpsons. This one is dated 2017. Here's a look at some of the different figures. I really should have started the video off with this one because this actually does really fit well with the St. Patrick's Day theme. And it does have green on the box as well. So for this one, we finally got Mo. So we've had some pretty good luck here lately, but it's not the Mo I wanted. I wanted the Mo that was right here. But we got the one that's over here, which is a 3 in 48. So the 2 in 24, again, you know, I never understand why they have odds like that. It's a 1 in 12. I know 3 times 12 is 36, so I guess this one is a little bit harder to get than the 2 in 24 if my math is holding up correctly today. Alright, so moving on along, we have another green box. We have the series number 2, Mini-Tendo. And here's a look at some of the mystery figures. I say here's a look, it's just a blank side basically. And then here's a look at the actual cartridges that you can get that aren't mystery figures. We did get this guy, the 3 in 20 in the last one that I opened, which was a little unfortunate because we had just gotten him in another video. And for this one, nice, we got the main tater. We got the Mini Nintendo series. He's right there at 3 and 20. I'm gonna get his feet and arms put on so we can take a better look at him. So if you haven't heard me complain about this in another video, here's a look at the leg, which as you can see, it's missing a little side. I went ahead and took my scissors and shaved the side of it off. Here's a look at the hole that it's supposed to go in, and I'm thinking it's gonna go in there now, maybe. Maybe, there we go. So we finally got the leg in. It took a little bit of modification, but there's a look at our finished figure. On the back it says, caution, who you gonna find? I guess that's a reference to Ghostbusters maybe, who you gonna call? This is made by Squid Kids Inc. for Geeks by Geeks. That's what it says on the back. Alright, so next up we have a non-green blind box. This is 101 Dalmatians. Here's a look at some of the different figures. You know, I'd be happy pretty much with anything in this set outside of this guy right here. I'd like to get pretty much anybody else but that one. I've already seen him. I'd be happy with anybody else. Let's see what we get. And we got, oh nice, all right, so we got Penny, it says. That's a really cool name. And Penny is right there. It's a really cool looking shade of blue. I've mentioned a few times on the channel. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can get another dog. This is going to be the Whiskers and Tails series. Here's a look at some of the different figures. We have already gotten Bolt, which is the one that I really wanted to get out of this set. These are some very interesting little blind boxes. They're made like a pet crate. And wow, okay, so we got a very colorful one. We got Tito, according to the bottom. Here's a look at Mr. Tito, and he's got this red hair with pink ears, and I think that's a dog, right? It looks like a dog. It's kind of weird because the ears, oh, okay, there's an upper ear right there. I was gonna say it looks kind of like rat ears, but it's definitely a dog. I'm not familiar with what movie this one's from. Maybe it was, where they were eating the spaghetti. I can't think of the name. So, I don't know. It's from a Disney movie. Somebody's gonna have to tell me. Alright, so next up we have the Muppets. The Muppets. These are the green blind box version of the Muppets. This is series number 2. Here's a look at some of the different Muppets that you can get. You know, we've opened so many of these, I'm going to have to go for either this one or maybe another penguin. Because it's one of the few Muppets that I actually know their name. And today we got, oh wow, this is definitely a new one. So we got Floyd Pepper, and here's a look at Floyd, and he's got a little hat. And this is going to be another one by Monty Maldovan, something like that. And yeah, so there's our Muppet. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a Muppet. That's the thing about doing these videos is, you know, sometimes you just don't have anything to say. That's one of those times. Alright, so here's going to be the Disney Urban Vinyl. This is series number 3. And here's a look at some of the different figures. We got the Submariner guy right there in the last video. And this glue, man, the glue on this, like if you notice, like it wasn't even hardly stuck down anymore. But for those wondering, yes, the blind boxes and blind bags are always sealed. I never open them just to like trick you guys or anything like that. But there is something a little sly that I've been doing lately, and I don't think any of you guys have caught on to it. And I'm going to share it with you later in another video. But here's going to be a look at Maria Clapsis. This is a, wow, you know, I thought about this. What a great figure to get on St. Patrick's Day, the all green one. What are the chances of that? So it's right there. I had no idea I was going to get that one, honest to goodness. So here's a look at our green. It looks kind of like a dinosaur maybe, I don't know. It's a weird one. I like his little paw feet though. It's kind of like the Disney bears that they did. Their feet look kind of like that. And then moving on along to our next blind box, and then we have one left after that before we get to our Play-Doh eggs. We have the Cinderella. We've gotten most of the figures in this one. I think maybe I might have, I don't know, maybe one more. I don't have very many of these left because we've opened most of the case for this one. But this one is, okay, so we got the funny cat. This is Lucifer. And here's a look at him. He's got very, very like pointy, angry eyes with a very sly grin on his face. I love that look though. That was a really good design for his character. And there's a look at the back with his tail. And then for our final blind box, let me move Mr. Green Lantern off of here. And here's going to be a look at the back of the box. These are some of the different figures that you can get. We're still looking for the Harley Quinn. And once I get this open, here we go. So I wonder, does this one have, yeah, it does. So some of these blind boxes, I love it when they do this. They have 4 tear strips, not just one. But just to show you guys, it is completely sealed, as you can see. And I have a feeling that we're going to get Green Lantern inside of here. So let's see who we get. We got the Green Lanterns. So here's a look at the Green Lantern. Here's a look at the back. And I pointed this out in another video, but a lot of these have these muscles on the back, and a lot of them are the same. It's like they use the same design for the back for a lot of the different characters. But there's the Green Lantern, and I'll just set him back there next to his buddy. And then next up we have the Play-Doh Surprise Egg. It drops up on the floor. This is the St. Patrick's Day Surprise Egg. Let's go ahead and get the Play-Doh off of here. And inside we have a couple things here. So we have Go-Go Crazy Bones right there, but we also have the Justice League, and this is going to be some of the different figures that you can get. I'm kind of curious, do you guys want to see more of the Justice League packs? Because I have so many of these. I have a whole case of them, and I haven't really been showing them too much. But we got the Flash, who's one of my favorite DC figures, or characters, excuse me. So here's a look at our very, very shiny candy red Flash. And then we have another Green Lantern, and then we have Aquaman, who I'm not a big fan of, but I didn't see the new Aquaman movie. So maybe I would like Aquaman more if I saw the new movie. Alright, so next up we have the Go-Go Crazy Bones Series number 2, and we got a really, really cool figure in the last Go-Go Crazy Bones. Today, okay, we got kind of a neat one. So we got this guy right here, we got this one right there, and then we got this one right here. So this one looks kind of like a Power Ranger, the pink Power Ranger. This one, I don't know, he looks kind of like one of the Tiki figures from the one of those pixel junk games. I'm sure somebody knows what I'm talking about out there. And then this one, I don't know what I see in this one. This one, I can't really, I don't know. That one's weird, kind of. You can see the sparkles inside of them, but I don't know what he reminds me of. He doesn't really remind me of anything. Alright, so for our final egg of the day, we have this Red Roses one, which really has nothing to do with St. Patrick's Day at all. Alright, so inside we got a couple more things. We have the trash pack and one more Go-Go Crazy Bones. Let's go ahead and start with the trash pack first. Hopefully I didn't cut into anything here. So for the trash pack, we got this guy. And that's a pretty cool trash pack figure. I don't know what that looks like exactly. It just looks like a little monster with hands and no arms. That's what I see when I look at that. But here's going to be the rest of what we get today out of the trash pack. So we get the Shabby Shark. That's a really cool magnet. I like that one a lot, actually. We have the Sick Garlic. Ew. And then we have the Shakola, the broccoli monster thing. And then we have this, and again, I don't know if you guys can do anything with that or not, but there it is. And then here's a look at the back. It looks like we got the pumpkin, and then finally, last but not least, the checklist, which we don't need to look at. But I forgot to show you guys these. These are the little stickers that came with our first Go-Go Crazy Bones. And then here's going to be our last item of the day, and actually this has a tear strip that I didn't even see. And I want to tell you guys, so oh wow, we got some really cool figures this time. So the thing that I'm talking about that's a little bit of a secret, I'm going to tell you guys what it is in the last video, which is about 11 videos from now, unless I get some more blind boxes. But yeah, it's definitely going to blow your mind, I think. So it'll be worth checking out that last video. But here's our 3 little guys. We got this one, which looks a lot like the other one that I got in the last video that was really cool. We got this one, which also kind of looks the same. I didn't realize there's so many clear ones with the sparkles. And then this one, wow. All right, so I don't know what that's about, but he looks kind of like the guy from Mario, the little guy that would shoot pellets at you. I can't think. Shy Guy is his name. There we go. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video for today. If you did, be sure and press that like button. That helps support the content here on the channel. This is ZerO, and as always, thank you for stopping by.